Alright, video 3, let's go. I wanted to talk about how you should keep working on projects if you're trying to learn a particular thing. Okay? I'll be speaking in the context of art design and stuff because that's what I've been doing since the past few years. But I think we can apply it to anything, like a lot of things, honestly. So yeah. So a few months back, like I think May ends with June and July. For 2 months, I practiced Blender every single day, and the only way I was able to get through that entire period was that I was constantly working on projects that I enjoyed working on and that I found fun, right? I don't think so. The basic advice I would get for learning anything would be to follow tutorials, follow YouTube tutorials, or buy a course or something like that. But I feel it's not a big enough motivator for you to just stay consistent for months on end if you're trying to learn a skill, right? Because कब तक ट्यूटोरियल करोगे, लाइक तुमने एक ट्यूटोरियल कर लिया, तुमने फिर दूसरा कर लिया, बाय योर फिफ्थ ट्यूटोरियल यू वुड बी लाइक what am I doing? I would just be done with just another tutorial. There's nothing, there's no incentive for you to stay consistent for that long, right? So it's kind of a very short term approach कि अच्छा tutorials follow करते. I feel tutorials are helpful if you want to learn specific techniques of whatever you're learning. But except for that, I feel tutorials shouldn't be the primary source of learning. Um, what I did with Blender was by the way, I was an absolute beginner at Blender. Like मुझे कुछ नहीं पता था. So beginner, अभी भी beginner ही हूँ. But like at that time, a few months ago, I didn't know shit about Blender. So that was my starting point. Uh, and by the end of the 2 months, I was at the position that I could monetize my Blender skills. My like my renders looked like they could actually be a part of someone's Instagram post or some website's product image or something like that, right? They look pretty sick, honestly. So yeah, and it just took me like 2 months to get to that level. So yeah, the most important thing is that you just keep thinking, keep your mind open, and keep thinking of things that you would actually have fun doing with the software you're learning or whatever you're learning, right? And yeah, just stay consistent and make products. Basically, I feel like if you've been into gymming and working out and stuff, you would know that there are like two approaches to training, right? There's one approach ki okay, you just follow the most optimal exercises and sets and rep scale, like sets the most optimal rep ranges and stuff like that, and you have to hit uh, 10 sets of muscle per week or whatever, right? I've got so many optimal information about working out and building muscle, but still, there are so many people who just go to the gym and work on a few exercises for pretty long, and they build a fuck ton of muscle. Like they would be on a bro split and still build muscle. So the point that I'm trying to make is you just do what's fun for you. I feel like a lot of the projects that I undertook for Blender were not optimal. Like they were not optimal for learning Blender, but I had a lot of fun with them. So I ended up making more progress than someone who would be following tutorials because tutorials are optimal, you know. So वो एक चीज़ है कि don't go after what's optimal. Go after what you find fun, because at the end of the day, the things that the things you would find fun are the things that would keep you consistent in the long run, right? So yeah, uh, to prevent burning out, to prevent hating what you do, I think you should focus on how you can make your work fun. Basically, yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. Keep working on projects, keep making projects. मेरा Instagram check कर लो if you want to see what I created in the past few months. Bye.